Hey guys, hope you're all doing well. So let's talk about this foundation that I have on. This is going to be a review on the Juvia Place I Am Magic Velvety Matte Foundation. I know I'm a little late to the game with this one, but I finally picked it up. My local Ulta has a display. Like, I'm really hesitant to buy foundations online because, you know, shade matching and everything. So my Ulta is reshaping their displays and different things, and yeah, I went in and they had a whole Juvia's Place display. I'm really excited. I also picked up the Tribe palette. So they have all the palettes and everything. You can swatch them and see them, and I thought that was really cool. So I picked up the foundation as well as the concealer. The concealer is here, but I'm only reviewing the foundation today because I still got to figure out how I feel about this. Yeah, so I'm wearing this foundation now. This foundation has been on for almost 12 hours. So, yeah. I know I'm kind of doing I usually do the logistics first, but I'm doing, I just want to show you, I really need the powder. I really need to blot this, but I just want to show you after 10 hours of wear what this looked like. So I'm going to add a little bit of powder to my face because I can't handle the shine right now. I really can't handle it. A little bit better. Okay. I'm about to take my makeup off, but yeah. Okay, so this foundation retails for $20. It's not prestige at Ulta, so you can use like your $3.50 off coupon and different things like that. So it's $20 foundation. It comes in 40 shades. I'll correct down below if I'm wrong. And it goes from very, very light to very, very deep. I think the shade range is very fair, although I'll talk a little bit about the undertone situation in a moment. You get this squeeze tube. I love the packaging. I love the idea of a squeeze tube foundation. You can twist off the entire top if you want. But this is a matte peachy color packaging. I think it's very pretty. Yeah, so you get that. That's the packaging. You get 30 milliliters or 1 fluid ounce, which is standard size foundation, so they don't cut you. It's not any less because it's a squeeze tube. But yeah, so that's what it looks like. Again, $20. The concealer is $14. So the shade, Griffin, move. So the shade that I got matched myself in the store, also with the help of the little Benefit brow station and the girls working there. Make sure I really, you know, got good lighting. This is the shade Cano 150. Focus. Okay, that's the shade that I purchased, and this is probably like, there was only maybe a handful, I'm saying 3-ish shades darker than the one that I have. So I know that there can be some more shade, like there's a little bit more, there should be a little bit more range in that element as you go deeper. I don't think I have the deepest of the deep skin. I don't even think I'm close to deep skin. I think I'm just average brown skin, but I don't know. I was expecting to be more somewhere in the middle of the dark range, not so much toward the end, which I don't know. Anyway, Griffin, move. He wants to get this plastic bag. So yeah. So there you go. That's the shade range. So I picked up, again, the shade Cano. I'm going to show it to you, 150. Now, this shade, the shade right before this, oh, I'm squeezing somehow. The shade right before this one, so the lighter shade, pulled very orange. It pulled very orange. And then the shade after this one was entirely too deep. So yeah, this was kind of my choice. While this shade matches me the best, it does put a little red. It pulls a little red, or a bit red if you're looking, depending on how you're looking. It pulls red, and that's something that I noticed first application. It just pulls a little red. Looks like it oxidizes a little bit, but it's like instant. And I was able to combat the redness and like make it work with the powder and adjust the tone, but that's just something the undertones didn't seem too right when I was trying to find my shade. They just didn't seem too right. There is a variety of undertones, but you know, you might have some trouble with that. This is a full coverage foundation. I'm wearing a lot less than I have been wearing, and I still look pretty decent, but this is a full coverage foundation, and it is very buildable, and it's a creamy consistency, like almost like a gel mousse type of consistency. what I like. So it's thicker than again a liquid foundation, but it is full to buildable coverage. If the undertone was correct, this would be a perfect match for me, but I think they have a little bit more work to do on those. As far as lasting all day, this stuff lasts a while, but you see what happens. It's not the best for oil. It claims to be like a semi-matte, natural matte coverage, although I don't get that. I get more of the natural matte. Not even matte though, just natural finish to the skin. But I do powder this. I feel as though if I didn't powder it, it would be a lot worse. But I do powder it, you know, in my setting spray and everything like that. So that definitely helps. But those are things that I do all the time, primer and things like that. But I have foundations that last longer than this, that look a little better than this after 10 hours. I think it's pretty on my skin. My skin looks like skin. I do think it's pretty, but that undertone situation and that, you know, like the oil, I really got to do my whole full matte oil technique type of thing with this. I'm expecting it to be, because I was expecting it to be a little bit more oily, skin friendly. It's not the worst. Like I said, if I do more of my layers, I'll put some powder on under this foundation. I think it'll last even longer. But after 10 hours, while my oil has seeped through, there's not much breakdown of the foundation. It's still pretty evenly distributed on my skin. So I think that is a true plus. It's not broken down anywhere. I'm sure if I didn't powder, a little bit of blot, you know, your blotting sponge or whatever would definitely help, because it still looks fairly even. And it doesn't oxidize any more than when I first put it on. And also I have a tan. So remember that. So yeah, I think that's all I have to say. I don't dislike this foundation. It's not my ultimate favorite, but I definitely am going to continue to use it with different matte face techniques to see how long I can get this to stay even more matte. I did not blot at all today. That me touching up with the powder was the first time I touched this foundation up since I put it on 10 hours ago. 12 hours. And it's midnight on the dot now, so 11 hours. Yeah, so, yeah. If you have any questions, comments, concerns about any of the products mentioned in this video, feel free to leave it down below. I love you all, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Bye.